Hello, everyone, and welcome to Evolve Yourself TV. I am Agni James, and right now my camera is blurry. All right, we're going to turn the light on and fix this. Anyways, welcome in. So I typically stream guided meditations here on Twitch. I also stream, I have a master's in philosophy, so I stream philosophy of mind and philosophy of science streams. I also am a chess teacher in real life, so I stream chess streams. Welcome in, everyone. We've also been reading from the Tao Te Ching, one of the best books ever written, and The Sevenfold Journey, which is a very good chakra balancing book. It's a little blurry. We got the blurriness going on. One Sluggy's here. Hey, good to see you, friend. How are you doing? One Sluggy is a streamer here on Twitch. He streams outdoor streams where he travels around his neighborhood. He does primarily gaming streams. Ooh. Almost have it in focus. Primarily gaming streams. Looks like a little bit. There we go. A little bit out. But anyways, yeah. Check out One Sluggy. Drop him a follow. I'm sorry, man. I got so distracted by this little issue going on with this out of focusness that I couldn't even do it. But yeah. Anyways, check out One Sluggy. Check him out. Drop him a follow. He's a good dude, authentic guy. Rokerhemda, you say volume is a bit low as well. The volume's fine, man. Let me listen to this. Let's see what we got here. I got my headphones back in order. Testing. Yeah, dude. People can hear me fine, man. What are you talking about? Volume is a little bit low. One Sluggy, you can hear it. You can hear me good, right? Yeah, dude. Volume is fine, Rokerhemda. I think it's on your end. Rokerhemda has been my best friend since I was 5 years old. Like, I've known him that long, and I still put up with the guy. After all these years. So, he's not an easy person to deal with. I will say that. There we go. Almost. I feel like we're getting closer to getting it in focus. It's just, but like I said yesterday, it could just be my eyes that are out of focus, right? That's definitely a possibility. All right, let's just try one more. Maybe if I just go like halfway. This is kind of interesting, by the way. I could just do this all stream. I could just be like, hey everybody, look, my hand is right there. Now my hand is right here. Now my hand is right here. Now my hand is right here. I could just do this all day. Rokerhemda, you said a low, not off. Dude, it's fine, man. It's fine. But I appreciate a nice shirt. Yeah, dude, I got my old school Nails shirt out here. This is like probably from like a concert in 2008 or something, man. Yeah, I like this. I like this shirt. But I don't like the fact that this is blurry. This is bothering me. My OCD is coming out. There we go. All right, we got it. Okay, we can start the show now. We can start the stream. Hello, everyone. We can start this. All right. Okay. I am Agni James, and welcome. I am a guided meditation streamer here on Twitch. I stream tons of guided meditations. I love hanging out with my crew, my chat in here, like Rokerhemda and One Sluggy. It's good to hang out with them. Christine the Bean is here. Christine the Bean, I actually saw IRL just a little while ago. Christine, how's it going? You want to read? Yeah, read my palm, right? Read my palm. I got the scars in there. But I almost put my hand up to the camera. I could have put it out of focus again. I gotta be careful with that. Rokerhemda, low not off. That is all you, man. That is all you, man. It's not me. Christine the Bean, by the way, is a very talented acupuncturist. She's actually trained in China. She studied in China for a while, and she got to do some training there. So she knows her shit. She basically has saved my aunt's life. So I definitely highly recommend her. If you want any acupuncture, go contact Christine the Bean. If you want to know about raising chickens, go contact Rokerhemda. He'll tell you everything there is to know about raising chickens, including not to let one of your chickens wander under the fence and get eaten by your neighbor's dog. Like, he'll tell you all about how not to allow that to happen. Okay. Yeah. Well, so what else is new? And one song you say a portal to another dimension or a portal to hell. Oh, you've been hearing stuff about CERN opening a portal. Interesting. I didn't know anything about that. CERN's opening a portal. Let's maybe we can check this out. This will be kind of neat. I can go here and type in CERN portal. All right. All right, I'm going to load this up so everyone can see, obviously, because that's a good thing. We want people to see. So here we go. What do we got here about this portal? Let's check it out. I don't know anything about this. Starting July 3rd, CERN is celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the discovery of the Higgs boson, which with collisions at unprecedented energy levels planned for the 5th. Note: the good scientists at CERN are not expecting to open a portal, as some have suggested. TikTokers of a particular persuasion have taken the opportunity to warn their listeners of timeline shifts, Mandela effects, vortices in the sky, and things of that nature. Ooh, that's interesting. It is true that CERN's flagship accelerator will be home to a major particle smash on July 5th. However, talks of spiritual entities passing through portals may be less helpful than explaining the science. So what is CERN planning for the 5th of July, and why are people obsessing over the notion that the nuclear research organization is planning to open a portal to another dimension? Let's see. CERN's Large Hadron Collider, oops, has been home to numerous experiments since its construction, blah, blah, blah. All right, what are we doing? So what is planning? Okay, blah, 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 live webcast, blah, 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 July 4th, blah, 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 5th, here. We'll start run 3. This is a new period of data taking at the Large Hadron Collider. After 3 years of upgrade and maintenance, you can, okay, blah, blah, social media, TikTok, unfounded theories about a portal. All right, so it looks like get ready for timeline shifts. Mandela effects is when you're about to... So basically, this is just a lot of hype. It's a lot of hype over nothing. They're not opening a portal. They're just like they're doing some stuff. But claims regarding supposed to plan open portals might pass on July 5th. Yeah. Biblical prophecies. All right, well, whatever. Okay, that's where we're at right now. I feel like we've explored that. That's about as far as I want to go down that wormhole. When Suggy, you say, yeah, in the 4th myth, look it up. Been seeing it everywhere though, saying don't drink Etheri. Then trying to use our anti-energy to open it. Don't drink Etheri. What is Etheri? I don't know what Etheri is, man. What is it? Don't drink ETHERI? Oh, don't drink either. Okay, that makes a lot more sense to me than Etheri. I thought you were using some word I had never heard before. I was like, Etheri. That sounds kind of cool. You know, I like that word. Can we just not drink Etheri? I like the concept of that. I mean, yeah, we don't know. We don't know, One Slug. I mean, it could be true. It could be true. It could be not. I mean, it sounds to me like there's a lot of hype. But you're right. At the end of the day, we don't know. It's kind of like this weird epistemological situation we're in, right? Where, you know, we're presented with information, and then we also have the question of whether we choose to accept that information or not. And usually, the main paradigm that people use to determine whether something is good or not good information is science, right? Or like credible witnesses, authorities on the source, right? Things of that nature, right? So, or a lot of times you actually have to, you know, look it up and check out the actual methodology yourself, right? Those are the best ways to look to tell whether something is legit, right? Now, personally, I like to look up the information when I can. So, like, you know, for instance, if there's a scientific journal, if a scientific journal publishes an article, you can always go to that article and look at the methodology, and you can see precisely what they did in the experiment, and if their methodology is sound, there's a good chance the experiment is going to be, you know, going to be valid. It's going to contain some decent information. Yeah. So, anyways, that's that. Okay. So, time for a little water. All right. I think, by the way, we're gonna do some Doom Eternal in a little bit, and I am gonna do that part that I was doing yesterday because I was having so much fun with it. So I reverted back to that part, and we're gonna do it. But let's start with a puzzle rush. Let's do a quick puzzle rush first. I think puzzle rush is a smoother transition. Where's JT Farms, by the way? Is JT Farms here? I always feel weird when she's not here. I always feel weird. JT, are you hiding around here somewhere? Are you hiding around here? I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she isn't. Okay, my channel shaman is not here, so let's do some Puzzle Rush. All right. So those of you who know Puzzle Rush is a game on chess.com. You have to solve as many puzzles as you possibly can within 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes to solve as many puzzles as I can. JT, you say you know I'm here, damn it. I didn't know you're here. You're so quiet sometimes. You know, I never know what to think. I'm like, dude, why is she being so quiet? Why is she being so quiet? You know, Are you trying to be the quiet, mysterious one? JT, Miss Shaman, are you trying to be the quiet, mysterious one? Hold on a second. I want to say that with the bigger screen. Are you being quiet and mysterious? Is JT Farms being quiet and mysterious? How mysterious is JT Farms right now? Hello, JT Farms. How are you doing? All right, is that ASMR? Should I switch that to the ASMR category? Roko Hemda, you say we need you to do a StarCraft stream instead of Doom. No, that won't be happening, dude. My multitasking when I'm doing StarCraft is ridiculous. If I did StarCraft, I wouldn't be able to say a single thing to chat. No way. There's no way. All right, let me try to get this all set up so we can all see it this time. You know, this is a new thing, streaming Doom Eternal. It requires a lot of focus and attention. So I'm gonna jump into it. Oh yeah, Command and Conquer stream, dude. Roko Hemda, man, you were living in the 80s, man. You were living in the 1980s. All right, let's jump into Doom Eternal. So that's not Doom Eternal. That is Doom Eternal. So this is a really fun part, by the way. All right, cool. This is a really fun part. I love this part. I think it's so fun because there's a demon hunter in there. Or a doom hunter. It's one of the toughest bosses around, man. Okay, do you say it's because you play Doom Eternal on easy mode? Oh yeah, it streams better. I have it on the hardest difficulty. I have it on nightmare mode. Look, I'll even go in right now and show the world. I'm gonna show the world your lies. By the way, everyone in chat, never believe anything Roko Hemda says. He is full of deceit and lies. All right, so here's my proof. Campaign. Look at this. Game slot 1. Nightmare. Right here. Nightmare difficulty level. There we go. Bam. All right. Oh, we gotta go back to sound. We gotta get the sound up, right? Into master volume. And the soundtrack, by the way, for Doom is incredible. It's amazing. It's amazing, amazing music. All right, I think we can all see this now. Yep, we're all good. Let's go back to the game and let's do this. We're going to do this Chicago style. Doom Eternal Chicago style. All right. Got to move this out of the way. All right, let's go. This is that same part that I did yesterday, but I love it so much that I'm doing it again. Shit. Oh shit. Move. Oh, I'm dead. That was terrible. Let's get out of here. Just get the fuck out of here. That was a really bad engagement right there, by the way. That's exactly what you don't want to do in this game. Alright, I only have one shot. I need to, no. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Alright, I want to start over. I want to start that shit over. That's just a fucking joke. Alright, what do we got going on in chat? Rokerhem, do you say, do you play with DPI on the mouse to switch between play modes? I just have whatever I like. I don't even know the number that I'm using. I've heard lots of people using gyro aiming a lot now. Dude, I don't do any of that stuff, man. I don't do any of that stuff. I just play the goddamn game. You're getting all into technicals and specs and shit, man. I don't know what you're doing. Can we just play the game, you know? Can we just play the game without your nonsense? Is that Doom Hunter already engaged? Holy shit! Why is he here so early? He's usually not here this early. That's ridiculous. Alright, I gotta come up with a strat. right, we're gonna have to go for... This is like the deal with the Doom Hunter. You're supposed to use this kind of gun, and you're supposed to shoot down his shield. All right, I'm toast. Oh shit. There we go. Shit. Oh shit, both of these guys are here? Oh, that's fucking ridiculous. Alright. Alright. Whatever. We're gonna beat it. I mean, I always get through it. It's just tough. It's not easy. Oh, alright. We're gonna try it again. Let's try shooting this guy first. There we go. Fuck! Oh, I got trapped. I got trapped there. That's ridiculous. All right, let's check back in with all you. All right, so how's everyone doing right now? Pretty good. We got some people just chilling. People enjoying the Doom Eternal show. How many of you play out there? Rokohem, do you ever pick up Doom Eternal? What's your deal? You're bored? Psst. Yeah, of course you are. What? You go play with your chickens. Go play with your chickens if you're bored, man. All right. Well, you know, you're gonna let another one go into the neighbor's fence? What's the deal? What's the deal with that, huh? Doesn't sound like a good chicken owner. There we go. Wow. That was beautiful. There we go. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. There we go. There's a Doom Hunter already. He's already out here. Oh shit. I gotta get out of here. Bad engagement. Ah! This is terrible. Now I just gotta run and hope for the best. Oh! Those headshots give you tons of ammo. That's why I went for that there. Rob, Rokem, do you say you're not great at first-person shooters? You like the visuals and music, though? Yeah, dude, this is a fun first-person shooter, man. This is, in my mind, this is literally the best first-person shooter ever made. I love this game a lot. Wow, that's fun. That's a cool glory kill. There we go. Oh, come on. That was crazy. Ooh. Alright, I got it. The Doom Hunter's around here somewhere. I gotta worry about that guy. There he is. Okay, I gotta get out of here now. So, basically I got him down to his weaker state. So now I just gotta go in with this gun, the rocket launcher, and kill him. Oh shit. Oh, this guy's here. Fuck. Oh, come on. Come on, that was ridiculous. I got the Doom Hunter down to where I needed to get him to. Alright, whatever. We'll give it another shot. Maybe we'll do like 5 more tries max. Bad start. Yeah. I can't let that dude walk over there so quick. Alright. There's a Doom Hunter. I feel like he's coming out here earlier than usual. I gotta get out of here. Shit. Go! Oh, wrong place to go. Alright, holy fucking shit. Yeah, not great. Oh god. Rokohemba, you say you might like the Serious Sam games as well. They are pretty fun first-person shooters. I mean, I'm willing to check it out, man. I'm willing. You know me. I'm always willing to check out a new game. Whatever. We'll give this three more shots or so. I just like this game. I've played a decent amount of FPS in my life, and this one just seems it just seems real smooth, and the music and the visuals are so great, and the enemies are so fun to kill. All right, what do we got here? Look at that, dude. And the meat, that's such a beautiful gun, you know. Whoa. That was sloppy. I gotta get out of here. That's a bad engagement. I got a lot of bad engagements going right now. Oh, what? My gun wasn't shooting. Can I say that? Can I just blame it on the gun? The gun wasn't shooting, you know? Come on. The gun wasn't shooting. Yeah, I know. I could use the sniper rifle. But what? Alright. Let's see what we get this time. Let's do this. Oh, I think this is actually kind of... I like engaging in this kind of environment. I'll go right in there and kill a bunch of dudes right away. Why not? Oh, this guy's still alive? Oh shit. Oh, there's a Doom Hunter there. No wonder. I knew there was something up with this scene. There we go. Get out of here. All right. I got him where I want him now. Now I need to just... Shit. I just need to run and survive a little bit longer and then get to a place where I can use my rocket launcher. Okay, there he is. Shit. Shit. Oh, come on. Terrible. That was one I should have won, actually. That was really bad. All right. This is fucked up. There we go. There's the Doom Hunter again. Okay, there. Get out of here. My health is low, is really low, but... Yes. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. All right. Try this jump. Come on. Okay. I need to get... I guess we're going with this gun. Shit, that guy's still there. I forgot about that guy. I gotta get out of here. Oh, come on. I need to fucking get a better engagement. Alright. I still got that one crazy tough dude. Shit. Alright. It's just getting ridiculous. There he is. Got him. Yeah. Alright, there's still some dudes around here. They're not the big dogs, though. That was kind of funny. Alright, here we go. Let's clean up these guys. You always gotta do, like, you gotta play cleanup at the end, you know? You gotta play cleanup. I think that's about everything, right? There's a little bit of this. No. Take this. And... where do I go here? Whatever. Okay, we're going to end it right there. We're going to end it right there. That's good for me. I'm actually going to save this spot, so I'm just going to exit out because I don't want to go any further. All right, and that's Doom Eternal. That is Doom Eternal, everyone. Okay. That was a lot for me. That was definitely a lot. We're back, though. We're back. Okay. JT, yes, I just passed. I just passed the round. I passed it yesterday, and then I went back to that same one, and I passed it again just now. It feels warm in here, and I'm a little bit out of focus. Let me get this back in focus. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, so how is everyone doing today? JT, what have you been up to today? What's new with you, JT? What's new in your world? What is going on in JT Farms' world? There's this girl, JT Farms. What is going on in her world? Rokohemda lets his chickens die in his backyard because he doesn't take good care of them. That's a secret. Don't tell anyone. Let's see. JT, you say just made Mark some medicinal teas. Oh, his back is. I have the utmost sympathy for people with back issues. You know, my back's all jacked up too. Back problems suck. They really do. They put they just make everything like more depressing. Oh God. All right. Is this where we're at right here? I think it's maybe we got to jump into Puzzle Rush. Let's see. Had to put herbal salve on that you made on his lower back. Yeah. I mean, you got to try something, right? You got to try something at this point. Let's see. I think this was the way to do it. Does that look out of focus? I've been thinking that a lot today. It could just be my STD, my oh yeah, that's right, my OCD. All right. Do we have this? Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's do some. Yeah, I know, right, JT? Let's do some. Yeah, it's my STDs. That's why everything's out of focus. It's all my STDs, right? Not my OCD. It's my STD. Same thing, right? It's both 3 letters. 3 letters, right? It's got to be the same thing. Okay, Chad guy's coming in fashionably late. You know, see, that's the thing. Chad guy always has to make an entrance. He's always got to make a big entrance. You know, he always comes in making a big entrance, and he's always late. He's always a little late, but you know, he shows up. How you doing tonight, Chad guy? What's new with you, man? Dude, you were always making some good food, man. Vegan cheesecake. Oh man. Now this, by the way, this is the part where I'm supposed to say, the part of the pattern where I'm supposed to say, vegan cheesecake, man, that's great. Why don't you bring me some? How come you're not bringing me some, right? That's like the joke I've been using the last few times. I'm gonna hang up that joke though. I'm hanging it up. I think it's reached it's gotten enough, and it's reached as far as it can go. Used almond milk. Hell yeah, Chad guy. All right, I just drank some water. I just hydrated. I'll drink some more for you, man. All right, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump into a puzzle rush right now. Those of you who don't know, we want to see how many puzzles we can solve in 3 minutes. We have a 3-minute time span right now to solve as many puzzles as we can. This is on chess.com. Let's do it. My best ever is 28. My best today is 24. Usually I'm happy if I can get something in the 20s. So let's see how we do here. Okay, there's mate, check, and mate. So we'll win the queen. This is going to be mate in 3, 2, 3. This is going to be mate in 1. This is going to be mate in 1. This is a mate in 1. Win the queen. And the rook here. Come over here, take the pawn, and push this guy. Oops. Let's go here, and then check and mate. What's the deal here? Oh, this. Check and mate. So this one's tricky. What's the issue here? What's the deal with this one? This is a challenging one. Let me tell you, this is not easy. Oh, yes it is. Okay, fair enough. Such is life. I'll take, and then I'll win the bishop. And then I'll just take this. And then I think I'll just move the king over. All right. Okay, check. Sack the queen, mate. I think this, check, and mate. Well, no, not quite yet. We got this. Yeah, that's like ridiculous. That's a pretty unrealistic one. You're not going to get that one in real life. At least I don't think so. Oh, come on. That should have worked. All right, whatever. Oh yeah, just take, and then check, and then mate. Oh, just take and win the bishop, and then you got to do this, and then you just take that way. All right. So there's this check. for mate. Then we got this. Then we got, what do we got here? This one's pretty challenging too, to be perfectly honest. I'm not seeing this one. I don't want to waste all my time. I'm just going to throw, all right, let's see if I can get another one. Check and mate and check mate and oh, King had to come over. 23 is a great score. All right, I'll take 23. I'll take 23. That's a legit score. All right, so Chad, let's see. JT, you say, how do you make vegan, cheesecake vegan? The point is damn cheese. And JT, our Chad guy, you say you've angered JT. Ooh, you better watch out. You're in dangerous territory, Chad guy. If you anger JT, you never know what's going to happen. She is the channel shaman. Actually, it was pretty wild. I don't know if you were around when we had 5 mods last night. You disappeared for a while, but there was a period of time where we had 5 mods in the chat at once. So JT actually got to take a step back and just relax for once. She got to just chill. She got to chill for once. You know, normally she's the mod around. Let's see. JT, you say, well, does it taste like cheesecake? And Tag, you say, it's good stuff. Pass me the almond milk cake. All right. Finish setting up your couch. Okay, you finally got a couch. Now you can sit on the couch and watch it as opposed to like sitting on the floor or whatever. But you had the TV up. You know, that's like a typical thing for a dude, you know, to like move into a place and like put up the TV, get the TV all set up and then concentrate on getting the couch. I think that's like something that like is more prone to happen with males and females, you know. That's just my opinion. I don't know if it's actually the case, but it just seems that way. Maybe I'm being stereotypical. Who knows? All right. Let's talk a little bit. I'm always like so like jump to the next thing, you know, like, hey, what's the next thing we're gonna do? What's the next thing we're gonna do? All right, the next thing we're gonna do is get the camera back in focus. So let me see if I can get this camera back in focus. It's a little bit blurry. Let's do this. There we go. We got it. Perfect. All right, we're good. We are good. Now we can actually continue. We can continue everything now. We can continue. See, when the camera is blurry, we can't continue. That's just the policy of the stream, right? The policy of the chat. But now we can actually continue. Yeah, I don't know about these cheesecakes. When male Agni is sliced, yeah, I mean, you know, we'll see if it happens, Chad guy. You know, we've been talking about this. We have been talking about this. My day was interesting. So, I did some options trading in the morning. I worked out in the morning as well, and then I went over and taught a 3-hour chess camp. It was the last day of a Monday through Friday chess camp that I've been teaching, and it's got 18 kids, and they're all pretty hyper and wild. And so, you know, trying to get 18 kids to sit still for 3 hours in summer in a classroom is pretty interesting, right? It's quite the challenge, but you know what? I like challenges. I mean, Christ, I'm on Twitch teaching guided meditation. That's a challenge in itself. I'm going from Doom Eternal to guided meditation to chess to philosophy to chakra balancing to Taoism. I mean, you can't get that kind of content anywhere else. Can you imagine turning on like Netflix and trying to get that content? No, you can't. You're getting everything from me here. I'm giving everything to my chat right now. All right. So that's how my day was. Oh, and then after that, I got to go see my aunt on her birthday, and my other aunt I got to see, and my uncle, and my cousin. I hadn't seen them in over 2.5 years because of COVID stuff. So it's crazy. It's crazy, like to not see family for over 2.5 years, and this is family that I'm real close with that I used to see all the time. And so now I'm finally seeing them again. And it was so good to see them again. So yeah, it was a good day. I got to see people I hadn't seen in a long time, and I taught a damn good chess class. Like the kids all had a great time. Dude, they are such good chess players now. This is a Monday through Friday camp. 1 week ago they sucked. They didn't know what the hell was going on. Now they're like way better. And just 3 hours a day, you know, five days in a row with me, you're gonna be a good chess player. Think about it, that's 15 hours. Can you imagine hanging out in a room with me for 15 hours? Like that's intense. Like Chad guy, can you remember that? Can you remember that, Chad guy? Or not remember that? Can you imagine that? Yeah, can you imagine? Can you remember it? Yeah. No, can you imagine that? Like that's a lot of time. That's a lot of agony time, right? I'm a pretty intense dude, you know. But I had to be intense because these 18 kids were kind of out of control. JT, you say, oh, that's awesome. You said, because you're an amazing teacher. I appreciate it. Super, super kind of you. I'm gonna tell the truth. You know, I'm a pretty damn good teacher when it comes to chess. And I try to be one. When it comes to meditation and all other stuff as well, right? You know, that's all. It's all we're here for. You know, we're here to teach, right? JT, you say, lock me up with Agni in a room for 15 hours. Oh, you'll teach me a few things. That would be intense. That would be very intense, JT. Yeah, like it's a lot though. It's a lot to spend 15 hours with me, right? I mean, can you just imagine spending 15 straight hours with me? Things get pretty crazy. All right, we're speaking of 15 straight hours. We're gonna hop into a chess game that's 10 minutes. All right, this is on Lee Chess. So I'm gonna be playing a random opponent. I'm gonna imagine being a random opponent, and we are going to do this. All right. So now remember, I don't know how good this guy is gonna be. He could be a grandmaster. He could be a noob. So we will see. We will see what I get here. All right. Let's see how this goes. All right. Queen's Gambit. Accepted or declined. If he takes, it's accepted. If you're not, all right. It's declined. All right. He takes. He's going to play this nonsense. If he does, I'm playing this. My threat is to recapture with tempo, gain a tempo. So he wants to go in for this stuff. That's kind of a weird move, to be honest. I feel like it's a weird move. Maybe I'm missing something, but that really seems. It really seems like Bizarro World. I don't know about that move. I don't get that move. I mean, it is pinning my knight to the king, but I can always break the pin by putting my bishop here. You know, creating discovered attack ideas. Okay, so what is this even doing? What is this? So he's attacking my bishop. All right, I get it. So, like, he can't get through. So I just need to, you know, put my bishop on a good square. So look, this defends everything, and I keep my bishop on a damn good square. I think this is. It does kind of block the pawn, though. I am looking at like playing this eventually. I could develop my queen right here. Let's see if this guy wants a queen trade. It's fine if he does. Guys that bring their queen out early like this typically don't want queen trades. I feel like he's gonna back up somewhere. He's going in for cheap tricks for the most part. By the way, notice, yeah, he had to take, right? If he didn't take, I would have had this crazy check right here because the queen would have been protecting the bishop, so the king would not have been able to capture the queen. So my bishop is developed. My knight is developed. I have a stronger center. I'm 2 moves away from castling. That's a terrible move. I'm definitely going to take. So now he's got a pawn weakness. He's going to have what's called double isolated pawns in the center, right? These 2 pawns. So these are weaknesses because there are no pawns on the adjacent files to support those 2 pawns. Pawns work best when there are pawns that can support them. So now all I have to do is start going and start targeting these pawns. Okay, so the best way to do that, first I'm going to develop the knight. I have ideas of this, and then targeting that. All right, so now I feel like he's already got a problem. Like, how does he defend this pawn? He can't move the king here because the knight. I don't really see any good way for him to defend this pawn. You know, it's because he's got a pawn weakness. If you can create a structural weakness in your opponent's pieces, do it. You know, I'm creating a major weakness. All right, so he's gonna push it. I mean, that's one option. It's not really great, but it does kind of work. So I'm gonna go over here. Okay, now I'm threatening this fork. Right? And if he takes, all right, so now he didn't see it. So let's see. Do I want to just throw the check in right here and then force him to move and then take the rook and then he takes my knight? Or do I want to move my knight in? This is kind of an interesting idea. The problem is I don't want to lose both knights. I feel like both knights are going to get trapped. Because look, I hop in here, check, he comes over, I take, he takes, and then like my knight is not going to be able to get out, right? There's no good squares for it. So I just need to take this. That's what we're doing. We're just recapturing. And now my bishop diagonal is open, right? This is just a good move. I still have this threat. He can't castle this way because you can never castle through check. He's in a tremendous amount of trouble, or she. So the idea is I have a piece. This knight is ridiculously strong. This is a ridiculously strong piece, right? Okay, so all right, we got that kind of stuff. Okay, yeah, they just resigned. Yeah, they couldn't handle it because look, yeah, that was a mistake. I just take, right, and then that's that. Okay. Well, whatever. So they were definitely not the strongest player I've ever played. All right, let's see. Christine the Bean, you said, oh, a sauna would be nice. Yeah, a sauna would be nice, Christine the Bean. You're talking good stuff right now. You're talking good stuff. I like that. I like the sound of that. All right, what else am I missing in chat here? Oh, Chad Guy and JTR. You guys just have that conversation. I see how it goes. You have that. six chess matches, and they have to play Doom Eternal at the same time. I don't know. Agni can get hangry. Got to be vigilant with hangry Agni. You two are too much. You two are too much. All right, but you know what? Because that game was pretty short. That was a pretty short game. I kind of feel like I cheated you guys. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it again. We're gonna play another one. I want to change. Let's change categories though. This will be cool. I want to like get into like changing categories again. I'm just feeling it right now. So we're gonna go from fitness and health to chess. Because this is chess, right? That's why. I think that makes sense. Okay, there we go. We're good. Now we're in the chess category. All right, let's do some lead chess. Let's do some lead chess. Lead chess action. All right. So here we go. Looks good. Everything looks good. That was a nice victory. And now we're gonna go back and we're gonna do this. So let's win. This could be a this is anonymous play right here, everyone. So this could be a grandmaster, and it could be a noob. You don't know what you're gonna get. See how this pans out for me. See if it pans out for me better than my existence. All right, standard stuff. He'll probably all standard. This guy knows at least like the first few moves of opening theory. He could hop the knight in. He could all right. We got all this stuff. So now the question is, what do I do? I could pin the knight, but then there's like weird ideas like this, and then queen out. I could take. I think I'm just gonna. If I take, then he hops his knight here. Then he starts getting pressure. What do I do here? I think I typically just play this. This is what I play. She pushes. All right, I'm gonna push out like this now. So I'm hitting the pawn. Now I'll just take it. So this is all pretty standard. There's nothing real special. I'm looking at castling, right? And then I'm looking at bishop G5 right here. This is the idea. All right, so I'm going to castle. So he's got two attackers here now. He's looking at take, and winning that, right? So the question is, how do I defend? I do have this, but then we have push, and then I would have to take, because if I back up, he's got that. So Got rook over. I mean, this works. I just don't know how good it is. If I push, if I push, you know, he could always take here and then mess up my structure. We're just gonna go. That puts me in a pin too, though. I'm in a little bit of trouble, actually. A little bit. No, that doesn't work. I guess bishop back. Maybe that's right. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. It seems like an awkward move, but I don't want to use up all my time. What does chat think? What does chat think of that move? Mango and coconut go together so well. That's what chat thinks. That's where we're at right now. All right, mango ice cream. I leave you guys alone for 1 minute, and this is what you start talking about. Mango ice cream. All right, fair enough. My sidebar got a little weird right here. All right, hold on 1 second. I gotta. All right, I'm back. All right, let's do this. We got this going. We're good here. He pushed out. Now I'm gonna get this. Finally, get this pin in. That's where I wanted the bishop. The knight's pinned, right? Can't move anywhere because then opens up an attack on the queen. I got this kind of threat. You know. Does this even work? I think this works. Does this work? I didn't spend the full time to calculate that. I really should have put more time in that. All right, so now this is interesting. Now this is getting interesting. So I take, he takes. Okay. This is a crucial moment, actually. I can really damage his structure over here. The question is whether or not I can take advantage of it. All right, let's go in for this. This looks really interesting. All right. Yeah, his king is very exposed right now. I want to get my knight more active. This looks like a good square for it. His bishop is close to being trapped, but with a3, but he's got take first, so. All right. Yeah, this guy is hanging on by a thread. All right, let's go after his bishop now. Where's his bishop going to go? Is he going to go back here? I don't think that does anything good for him. I mean, I don't think it does what he wants it to do. So he's looking at... Yeah, that was just a mistake. Maybe he'll swing his rook over and I'll just take, or he just backs his bishop up. Oops. So he's just going to back his bishop up and then play rook over. But I have this cool idea. This is a pretty nice idea. My queen is super active right here. I'm close to a checkmate threat. Hold on. Take, check. I'm pretty damn close to checkmate. Where is it? It's hiding in this position somewhere. All right, I think this is the idea. So whenever this knight moves somewhere, I'm going to be able to come over here and checkmate him. That's the idea, at least. That's the idea. But I have 4:34 left on my clock. You know, JT, what do you think of that? Chad guy, what about you too? Hey, Petey, good to see you, friend. How you doing? How's it going? How's everything going with you? Sorry, I'm not talking a ton. I'm in the middle of the game. Hey, oh, cool. You're wording now. You're wording, yeah. Wordle's fun. And Herbert Smithens is here. Good to see you. You're on the brink of sleep. Quick influence your dreams. Good energy going. Oh, it's my turn. It's good. My turn. Good energy going your way though. All right. So I have a checkmate in 2 threat here. Well, he's king could escape here. Check. Basically, I'm close to checkmate. He's in some serious trouble. I'm only up 2. The funny thing is, I'm only up 2 pawns, but my position is just is pretty damn dominant. All right, that's a good defense. That's a really good defensive resource. I didn't even see that. So I could take his rook if I want, but can I do something better? You know, you always got to look in chess if there's something better you can do. All right, I'm just gonna snag the guy's rook. Because I'm not seeing anything better. Then we'll come here, pin the bishop to the rook even. I have more and more of a material edge. I kind of feel bad that there wasn't some beautiful tactic that I could just end the game with. You know, chess players are always looking for some beautiful mating sequence. I'm winning material and going to win pieces and whittle them down. All right. I'm not going to sit here for... Let's go back to the chat. How are we doing in chat here? Looks like everyone's doing good. All right. Okay, he's coming here. What's his idea? I don't know. I'm going to challenge his queen. So I just developed my rook, and I'm challenging his queen. So now he's got to move his queen again. All right. So now I want to get this rook. Are there any tactics here? Let's get this rook more active. Then he's going to have a weird pin. It doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to matter. I don't like the way I'm playing this, though, to be honest. Oh, no! His knight's just going to take. That was really, really ridiculous. But hold on. He takes. I take. Yeah, that was just... I knew I wasn't liking the way that I was playing this. I knew it because I wasn't playing it well. But, you know, I'm still up 2 points, but I gotta play better here. This is bad. I think I'm distracted. So this bishop is pinned to the rook. Wherever it moves, it's gonna open up an attack on for my queen on the rook. He can't check me. If he could check me, it would be a problem. But I'm not seeing this knight right here sucks. This is a terrible piece. I really need to do. I need to get this push in and then reroute this knight here and then over here. Okay. So now he's looking at some stuff. Why did he do that? I don't get why he did that. I'm gonna do. Oh, I see. Because now he can do this and move his bishop. All right. So I don't want him to be able to do that. So we'll just. Oh. No, that's not quite gonna work. Let's just come over here. I'm chewing up way too much time. I am using up a ridiculous amount of time right now. So his bishop is pinned to the king. Bishop can't move. It's an absolute pin. That's something to keep in mind. Those of you who are learning chess, we got absolute pins going on right here. All right. So keep that in mind. What else is going on in this game? Let's see. Penguin in the City won. What shampoo do I use? Suave, man. Suave. I use Suave every day, dude. Everyone uses Suave, dude. You should know about Suave. All right, so this guy's just pushing out. This guy's pushing out. Let's do this idea. Let's keep the pressure on. Actually, no. I think this is better. This looks better to me. So now it's just real straightforward. Take. He takes with the rook. Whatever. I just take like that, and then this kind of. I'm just gonna make it real simple, like caveman. No, not that simple. Let's go here. He's gonna win that central pawn, but here we go. I didn't want him getting this pawn push in. All right. Yep. You got that, man. Whatever. It's fine. Wait a second. What's even going on here? Oh, could he have just taken my piece? Maybe. This is terrible chess. This is absolutely terrible chess, but we'll play it out. I'll win. I'll win this game. Fine. Fair enough. All right. We're doing this. Attack this pawn. Push. Okay, let's see, check. So now I got to make sure I can win this. Let's see. So this is I could convert into an endgame right here. So check, takes, and then I don't think it's winning yet. So we'll just do this for now. I'm really butchering this, by the way. I'm not playing this well at all. Just so you're aware. So everyone is aware. I'm up 4 points. What am I doing here? I gotta not mess around. Get my king active. Come on. Get the king active. Oops. Get that king active. Yeah. That doesn't do anything, I don't think. Let's see. Let's come over here. That actually is a terrible move. My knight right there. He's going to win on time if I'm not careful. This is crazy. This is really crazy. There we go. There's the fork. Woo! All right, now it's just clean up. now just clean up the day. Clean up. Clean up. Clean up. Get out of here, King. I'm gonna push you to the side, man. This is what you got to do. You just push the king to the side, you know. It's like, all right, there we go. Rook over for mate, and there's game. And that's how you play chess. That's how you play chess, everyone. We all got to see that. That's what chess is. That's what chess is. All right, that's how it goes. Penguin in the city. You say for your beard or for your head. Well, I used to use 2 drops of shampoo on my shaved head. Like I would always shave my head, excuse me, and then use 2 drops. Nowadays, I don't use any shampoo on my head. I have beard oil and I have like a wax type stuff that I put in my beard. So that's what I do for the beard, and that's why I have such a smooth beard. You know, you can't have a good beard otherwise. All right, but yeah, welcome in. So I do all sorts of weird stuff. Yeah, coconut oil, Chad guy. That's what I use. That's the type of oil I've been using. Coconut oil, man. It's the move. It's the move. You put coconut oil. It smells good too. It's like, why not, right? Why not do it? But yeah, Penguin in the city. You think I'm sexy? Yeah, I know I'm sexy. I am. I work hard at it. Just kidding, man. Hey, Petey, thanks, man. Yeah, that was a fun game. That was a really fun game. That was tough because it came down to a time scramble. So sometimes you can get up in a game and you got to really you got to work hard, or else your opponent's going to come back. All right. So yeah, JT, I know JT. Penguin, you better watch out. You better watch out. JT is my channel shaman. She's my channel shaman. She regulates the energy in here. She regulates the energy here. Hold on, you said you drew someone 300 points below you. That's interesting. That's interesting. All right. Well, you're still on probationary status, man. We gotta see how you are. Herbert, what do you think of this guy? All right, whatever. Let's figure it out. I think Chad guy and you might have to wrestle. All right, we're gonna have a wrestling match. Penguin in the city and Chad guy. Chad guy, he's coming to California. Right, we're gonna stream it. It's gonna be a live streaming event. I'll do the commentary, and you two can wrestle. And the winner gets to do some Bikram yoga with me or something. Oh God! All right, is this really what this chat has come down to? Where are we at here? Where are we at? All right, and did I miss anything else in here? JT say Herbert Chad is talking about. Oh no! All right, we're not going back to the mango stuff. Let's do some puzzle rush. I want to hear a fun fact. This sounds trolling. Is this a trolling fact? If it is, I may or may not like it. All right, so that's how it goes. JT, get ready with your mod abilities. We're still figuring out who Penguin in the city is. Your ontological status. Your ontological status is currently in question, Penguin. There are no countries in Africa that start with K. Oh, I didn't know that. Wait, isn't is this where I'm supposed to say, like, what about Kenya or something? Isn't Kenya in Africa? Doesn't it start with K? Is that still a country? Does Kenya still exist? I don't know. I don't know anything about the world. All right. Okay. Is there a joke? Is this a joke? Like, I feel like there's like a punchline coming. I'm not sure. But welcome in anyway. All right. Yeah, there we go. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. You know, it's like, if you're we need a better way. We need a better way to preface a joke. We need a better way to set it up, because you can always tell if it's coming. You can always tell if it's coming in, right? It's like, I feel like, instead of like, do you want to know this, right? Do you want to know X? So we don't have do you want to know X. Instead of that, we preface it with like, hey, I got something interesting to tell you. And it's got to be different, because there's always the jokes that have like the setup, hey, do you want to, or hey, interesting fact, and then you're like, wait a minute, what is that? And then the person tells the punchline. So, all right, well, JT, you dropped the hammer of justice, and I think it is well deserved. So good job. We want the creative trolls. If you're gonna troll, at least be creative and like have some intelligence. We don't want the dumb trolls. No dumb trolls in this chat. Only smart trolls. All right, where are we at here? Well, let's see. I mean, I know I ask a lot out of my chat, but like each one of you has passed the test. Everyone here has passed the test. We're going to go back to fitness and health now because I think we're... No, actually, let's stay in chess and I'll do a puzzle rush. Yeah, we'll stay in chess. I'll do a quick puzzle rush and then we'll go back to fitness and health. All right, that's going to be the move. You got to always have the game plan. You got to have the game plan. All right. So let's load up some puzzle rush. I'll get it working over here. Got this. We're gonna. Okay, cool. It's all good here. Let's see if I can get 28. If I can beat 28. All right, here we go. So I think we're all set up here. Yep, we're all set up here. Looks beautiful. And play again. Let's do it. Last time I got 23, which is a very good score. All right. Let's take the knight. Checkmate. Take the queen. Check, mate. Mate. Check, mate. Mate. Check, mate. Check and check and mate. Check. Mate. We're getting these today. We're getting these. All right. Oh, cool. Removing the defender. Remove the defender, right? If you can remove the defender, do it. All right, black to move. Yeah. This pawn's pushing through. That king ain't catching that. Oh, no, that was ridiculous. That was a sneaky one. All right, fair enough. I should have been on that. There we go. And then we'll take here. And then we'll take here. Beautiful. That was a pretty one. Let me tell you. Is this? No, not even. All right, this is definitely not my best puzzle rush ever. All right. Check. Let's do... And I already have two X's, so this is problematic. Oh. Wow. And then we have... What am I missing? What am I missing here? This check? And then this? Wow, that seemed ridiculously hard. Why did that seem like too much? Oh, up here. And then here. All right. 19. Oh, I can just... Can't quite. Wait, take... Yeah, it doesn't quite work out, I think. This rook is pinned, but the king can still take. Yeah, this one's really tough. I don't know. Whatever. 1 second left. 19. All right, 19's pretty bad, actually. All right, so much for that. Well, that's how it goes. All right, let's edit stream info. We're going back to fitness and health. So much for the chess category today. We appreciate everyone who came in though from the chess category. We had one troll and it was not an intelligent troll. I like the intelligent trolls if you're going to be a troll. If you're going to be a troll, at least be an intelligent troll. All right. So where are we at here? Herbert, you say, do you have the book Self-Reliance? Are you talking, isn't that Adam Smith? Is that Adam Smith, Herbert? Self-Reliance? Let me check. Self-Reliance. Oh, that's Emerson. Self-Reliance. I don't think I have this. I have this essay. Are you talking about the essay Self-Reliance by Emerson? I don't think I have it. I don't think I own it. No. I feel like I've read it at some point, but I definitely don't own it. I don't own it. Let's see. Herbert, you say JT lives between Gulf Country and Sunstone High Desert, near the quartz crystals. And if you keep going west, you hit Jade Beach. Well, you know all. Why do you know all this about JT? I feel like you know more about JT than me, and JT and I are friends in IRL. JT says, "LL Herbert, you live high above it." Okay, all right. Herbert, you said JT, you went to look for sunstones and found a sick obsidian arrowhead stuck in the grove, like it landed that way. That's pretty cool. Emerson, yeah, yeah. Emerson's a cool guy. He was one of the American transcendentalists. You know, him and Thoreau they led the way. They led the way to that transcendentalist movement. JT, you say, "Oh, that's awesome. You never found an arrowhead before. You have a couple of obsidian mirrors." Oh, cool. All right. Okay, I need some more water because I am officially out of water. Let's take a quick. Let's take a quick. I don't know. 3 minutes. How about we do this? Let's do some meditation. So we'll take a 3-minute break and then we'll come back and we'll do meditation. All right. I'll see you guys in 3 minutes. All right. We are back. It's good to see you all, my friends. Herbert, you say, are obsidian mirrors for a special purpose? Huh. JT, you say, do you ever have sunstones where you live? You've only ever found quartz. That's cool that you go out hunting. That you go out hunting for your stones. That's pretty neat. Herbert, you say, no, I went to Oregon high desert by the border with Cali north of you. They have land you can look. You found a bunch. Beautiful. That's pretty amazing. That sounds wonderful, man. JT, you say obsidian mirrors are sometimes used for scrying, future glimpsing, spiritual travel, etc. But you just like the look and feel of them. Obsidian mirrors. What about these fire quartz though? What about the fire quartz, JT? They sound cool. They do sound cool, Herbert. Yeah, Oregon is Sunstone Central. That's where my buddy Frequently Misunderstood is from. My friend who made my emotes for me, actually. He lives in Oregon right now. He said he loves it there. He loves the environment up in Eugene. Fire quartz are for meditation? Well, then let's meditate. Find a comfortable seated position. You can sit on the floor in lotus pose. You can sit cross-legged. Or you can sit in a chair. The main thing is to find a position that is comfortable for you. And then gently close your eyes and take a few slow, deep breaths on your own. Inhale through your nose, gently raising your belly. Exhale through your mouth, gently lowering your belly. Breathe in through your nose, slowly raising your abdomen. Breathe out through your mouth, slowly lowering your abdomen. Stay focused on your breath. Inhale, raising your belly. Exhale, lowering your belly. Breathe in, raising your abdomen. Breathe out, lowering your abdomen. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Keep your awareness on your breath count. Visualize yourself sitting on the tallest mountain peak. Watching the clouds float through the sky beneath you. Two clouds move together, merging into one. And one cloud stretches apart, dividing into two. These clouds move through the sky, eventually disappearing over the horizon. These clouds are like your thoughts. Thoughts come into being, exist for a while in conscious awareness, and then disappear from your mind. That is the nature of human thought. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Your breath calms your body, and your body calms your mind. Be mindful of your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds floating through the sky before disappearing over the horizon. And return your awareness to your breath count. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. focus on your breath. Your essence is love. Your love is manifested as light. Your purpose is to shine your light on others. Awakening the inner light within them. So that they may shine their light on all whom they encounter, until the whole world is glowing radiantly as one once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that is of no benefit to you. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Keep your focus on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds moving through the sky before disappearing from your mind. And return your focus to your breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go to the region of your heart chakra. Feel the love emanating from this location. And the warmth which surrounds your love. Experience the perfect peace that resides here. And the oneness which accompanies it. For in this place of the purest monism, opposites cannot enter. Stay here in this place for a moment. Feeling that perfect joy and oneness. In this place, we are together as one. In this place, we acknowledge our eternal light. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Stay focused on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, visualize them as clouds floating through the sky, eventually disappearing from your mind. And return your focus to your breath. Everyone is welcome here. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all stress and tension from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all stress and tension from your mind. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all fear and worry from your mind. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all existential angst from your being. Keep your awareness on your slow and regular breath count. On your next breath, travel down beneath the level of conscious awareness. Go down to your center point. The centermost location of your being. For here love flows eternally from the source of all creation. Feel the perfect peace of your center here. And the joy which accompanies it. In this place of the purest monism, thoughts of any kind cannot enter. For in this realm, only love remains. As we view reality from the context of eternity, and separation is not welcome here. Because what was created to be eternally one can never be two. Focus on your center point. And when you're ready, travel through. I'll see you on the other side. Here, at your center point, you remember your true identity. At your center, you recall how you came to be. Born out of love, and forever love you remain. Unblemished by the transitory nature of our dualistic framework. Here, at your center point, you recall your divine purpose. To spread love and light to all those whom you encounter. Awakening the inner light within them. Inhale. Exhale, releasing all that does not serve you well. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing all ego which obscures your third eye sight. Keep your awareness on your breath count. When thoughts arise in your mind, picture them as clouds traversing the sky and disappearing from your mind. And return your focus to your breathing. Slow down your breath count. Slow down your breath. Slow down your breath count. Filling your vessel with the utmost peace and prosperity. And as you exhale, releasing all toxicity from your mental, emotional, and physical self. Breathing in golden light, nourishing and healing every cell in your body. And exhaling any impurities and toxins within you. So that with each breath cycle, you are completed, nourished, and whole once again. Inhale. Exhale, releasing any residual stress from your body. Breathe in. Breathe out, releasing any fear and worry from your mind. Gently open your eyes and return to the present moment, bringing with you the peace from this meditation throughout the remainder of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing this sacred space with me. As always, I am honored and humbled to be here with you as your meditation guide. I sincerely hope you feel more peaceful and grounded after that meditation. And I hope you feel more stable and centered on every level. Thank you so much. All right. That was beautiful. Subi Blue, so good to see you, friend. So good to see you, man. How are you doing? How's life with you and Moon Hanu? Subi Blue is a streamer here on Twitch. I haven't seen you streamed in a while, but he streams Jackbox Party Pack games. And his partner in crime, Moon Hanu, is a phenomenal yoga instructor. And she's also a streamer. Let's give a shout out to Moon Hanu. How's Moon Hanu? How's Moon doing? How's she been these days? I haven't seen her around much. Is she streamed on Insight Timer mostly? Was that the deal? I think that might be the deal. Mostly just hanging out in other streams. Okay, cool. And then Evelyn, if you're still around, thank you, Evelyn, so much for the raid. It truly warms my heart. I appreciate it that you thought of me. Evelyn is an incredible yoga streamer on Twitch, and she's just an authentic, beautiful, wonderful human being. She's from Australia. She's exotic because I'm an American, and for some reason Americans think Australians are very exotic. But yes, so check out Evelyn, and she does tarot too. Drop her a follow. Subi, you say, yeah, she is all insight now. Well, that's like Grace, right? Grace Yoga is all Insight Timer now. It seems like that's the shift, right? That's where people are like yoga instructors are shifting over to Insight Timer. I've been noticing that. Yeah, it's in like I've only been streaming 15 months now. And in the time that I've been streaming, I'd say like Twitch has probably lost like maybe six yoga streamers, right? Think about how many people were streaming on Twitch, right? Grace, Moon Hanu, Marcel, Yoga Hano, who else? Yoga with Jen. That's 5 right there. These are big time streamers. These are legit streamers. And then there's someone else I was thinking about the other day. Who else? There's one other yoga instructor that's no longer streaming yoga. But anyways, yeah, it seems like the yoga instructors are shifting over to Insight Timer. And people have been telling me that I should do my meditations on Insight Timer for a while, and I'm considering it. But I do a lot of stuff on here. I don't just do meditations. I also play chess, and I do Doom Eternal. And I talk philosophy, and it's not always family friendly in here, So I don't know. I don't know if Insight Timer is the right venue for me, but maybe it is. Also you get a lot more exposure. Apparently, it seems like on Insight Timer. I see people with tons of viewers, right? But I'm more of a Twitch guy, I guess. Yeah. All right. So this is wonderful. So I missed some stuff in chat, I think, earlier. Evelyn, you earlier said you're not feeling creative today. You got to walk the dog, but if you're still here when you get back, you'll start some drama. Well, cool. Evelyn's always welcome to start some drama. She's Australian. Australians like to start drama. Evelyn, you said, oh, good choice to follow Agni. He's one of the good ones. Evelyn, that is so nice. And by the way, yes, thank you so much for the follow, Meegs19. Much appreciated. My name is Agni James. I primarily stream guided meditations here on Twitch. I also stream, I'm a chess instructor in real life, so I do chess lessons and I play chess games on stream. And I also have a master's in analytic philosophy. So I stream philosophy of mind, philosophy of science, and metaphysics, and then I do other stuff on here too. I do Wordle. I guess I'm a variety streamer, but primarily guided meditations. We've also been reading by one of the best books ever written. We've been reading through the Tao Te Ching, Lao Tzu's masterpiece, 81 verses in the Tao Te Ching, and I think that's a good transition. I think we're ready for the Tao Te Ching, and then we've been doing chakra balancing as well, from the Sevenfold Journey, reclaiming mind, body, and spirit through the chakras. It's an excellent book for cleansing chakras. We're on the water chakra right now. We're on chakra number 2. So you're welcome to join us. Let's get some light. All right. Okay, we got some light. We got some light in here. Let there be light. We got some light. Okay, cool. Cool. All right. So let's see. We're ready for the Tao Te Ching. Maybe the best book ever written. Let's read one passage. 81 passages. Okay. We're on passage 9, by the way. When the way prevails in the empire, fleet-footed horses are relegated to providing manure for the fields. When the way does not prevail in the empire, war horses breed on the border. There is no crime greater than being desirable. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune more painful than being covetous. Hence, in knowing the sufficiency of being content, one will constantly have sufficiency. Interesting. I think that's beautiful. Yeah. It's Lao Tzu. Lao Tzu is the man when it comes to this. Let's read through it one more time because that was pretty deep. When the way prevails in the empire, fleet-footed horses are relegated to providing manure for the fields. When the way does not prevail in the empire, war horses breed on the border. There is no crime greater than being desirable. There is no disaster greater than not being content. There is no misfortune more painful than being covetous. Hence, in knowing the sufficiency of being content, one will constantly have sufficiency. It's important to appreciate what you have and to know that inside of you, we have that place of perfect love and oneness. And we go out in the world and we get distracted. We get distracted away from our true selves. There's so many things that can distract you, whether it's your job, your boss, maybe your significant other, maybe your car, maybe a house, maybe financial issues, maybe a physical injury, right? There's always something that's there that can distract you and make you and kind of lead you away from yourself, lead you away from your true self, that state of pure oneness and peace within. So our goal is to try to remember who we are and remember that state and remember that place of pure love within us and go into that, go in there and experience that joy, experience that oneness, to really feel that out. And then when we do that, we remember who we are. We remember what our purpose is, to spread love and light to those around us. That's what we want to do at the end of the day. We want to be helpful. We want to be a positive influence on those in our lives. And Lao Tzu says it very well right there. I like his talk about being about sufficiency. Okay, we are ready for the sevenfold journey. We are doing some chakra balancing. Okay, last time we went over the altar arrangement, as you can see right here. And today we are going to do correspondences. We're just going to walk through these and learn a little bit about the second chakra. So the Sanskrit name is Svadhisthana. Svadhisthana. I like that. Svadhisthana. So the water chakra is Svadhisthana. And the meaning, is sweetness. That's pretty cool. Okay, the location of the water chakra is the sacrum, the genitals, the affecting hips, the knees, and the lower back. So sacrum, genitals, affecting hips, knees, and lower back. All right, my lower back's been killing me, so hopefully if I can get the energy flowing better in this chakra, things will improve. The element associated with this chakra is water. The main issues are sexuality and emotions. All right, those of you out there who are very sexual and very emotional, something's going on with your water chakra, let me tell you. All right. Goals, fluidity of movement, pleasure, and connection. That's pretty cool. Fluidity of movement, pleasure, and connection. Malfunction, stiffness, sexual addiction, or sexual anorexia. Those don't sound fun, especially the latter. Isolation, emotional instability, or numbness. Ooh, numbness. JT, we were talking about that the other day. The feeling of just being numb. Maybe there's some water chakra issues going on. Stiffness, sexual addiction, or sexual anorexia, isolation, emotional instability, or numbness. The color associated with chakra 2 is orange. And the planet is the moon, even though the moon is not technically a planet, but it's according to the book, it's a planet. Foods are liquids. Makes sense, right? If it's water, I mean, the foods are going to be liquids probably. The right is the right to feel. The stones, and JT, you might appreciate this. The stones associated with this are coral and carnelian. Do you know that one, JT, or anyone out there? Anyone who's into stones? Do you know carnelian? Carnelian. Carnelian. I've never heard of it. Oh, JT, you say, yep, you do know it. Cool. All right, well, those are the stones associated with it. So you might want to bring out some coral and carnelian if you have any, JT, while we work on this. And JT, you say blocked flow for sure. Yeah, I mean that's how it seems. That's where it seems like I'm blocked too. I've been having a lot of issues with my lower back lately. It's been a problem. The animals associated with chakra 2 are fish and alligators. That's kind of cool. I mean, I guess they're water creatures, right? So that makes sense. The operating principle is the attraction of opposites. And it is true, right? Opposites do attract a lot of times. Sometimes they don't, though. It's weird, And then there's the whole law of attraction, and they're like, like attracts like. So you can't have like attract like, and you can't have opposites attract. Pick one. That's what I have to say about that. The yoga path. Well, this is cool. The yoga path for this chakra is tantra. So tantra is the way to unlock this chakra. In fact, I have a I have a book. I have a book on tantric sex, making love last. And it's discovering the power of tantric sex. Tantra is definitely important. So keep that in mind, ladies. And dudes, right? Okay. And the archetype is Eros. Eros is the archetype. Pretty cool. JT, you say carnelian is a courage stone. Nice. All right, get it out. We'll be more courageous together. Okay, and I think that's a great stopping point for sharing the experience today. I think that's really good. I am content. Is everyone out there content? I hope people out there are content. All right. Let's see. Let's jump into a puzzle rush. We're gonna do a quick puzzle rush. So we're gonna go to display. Nope, not self-reliance. We're going to puzzle rush. Let's see. So the highest score I've ever gotten on Puzzle Rush is 28. I got to solve as many chess puzzles as I can in 3 minutes. Let's see how I do right now. I want to try to get in the 20s. Last time I got 19, which definitely does not make me happy. Let's see if meditation helped or hurt my score. So am I going to do better with or without meditation? We just did the meditation. Prior to the meditation, I scored 19. Mate, black to move, take, push through, take, take. Check, mate. Mate and 1. Mate, no, yep, because of the pin. Mate and 1. I think, win the night. Skewer. All right, black to move. There we go. Let's see, checkmate. Check and oh, which piece do I take with? I think this one. There we go. I got to be a little bit quicker with those though. All right, my queen's being hit. I don't know. What do I do here? Oh, I think I just take here, and then take there, and then take here. That was a lot of taking. Sometimes you give, sometimes you take in chess. That's just how it goes. All right. What? Just take this? All right. I mean, fine. I'll take it. You know, if they're gonna force the issue, I'll just take it. Right. Mate. What? Just win the night? Yep. Free night. Take a free night any day of the week. This, and this. Beautiful. This one is, oh, I'm in check. I'm in check. What am I doing here? I gotta get out of check. Hold on. Go over here. Oh, come on. That was ridiculous. Ah, all right. That was sloppy. What do we do here? I feel like these are getting really, really difficult really quickly. Oh, that's how it's gonna go? That's a really tough one. That's way harder than it should be. All right. Nope, that wasn't right. 20. I got one better. So I got one better than I did last time. So I guess meditation helps a little bit. That's the final say on that. All right. Okay, well, let's see. It's Wordle time. JT, do you have anything to add to that? You got any commentary for that? Anyone out there have any interesting commentary about this? Maybe, maybe not. All right, whatever. We're gonna go. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a little Wordle. We gotta mix it up a little bit. I'm blurry. I'm not blurry, JT. That's your end. On my screen, I am perfectly not blurry. So that's on your end, whatever you're doing. All right, let's load up Wordle. That's not Wordle. Is that Wordle? That is definitely not Wordle. All right, that is definitely not Wordle. Here is Wordle. Can everyone see Wordle? Yeah, there we go. We got Wordle in. Wordle's good. You say, shit, you're buffering. Yeah, that's what happens these days. You're buffering, your air conditioning is not working. Like, what the fuck? What's going on over your place? You know, the animals are going crazy. Kit Kat's going crazy. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So A-D-I-U. I do. Get 4 vowels out of the way. Story. Get some other stuff out of the way. Okay, all right. We got a T and R, and then we got an E in one spot. So let's do. How about. Oh, I put that R there again. That was dumb. All right, that was not a helpful move. That was really unhelpful. That was a bad play. I rushed it. That was not great. Okay, so I have a T and an R. So I need to at least find other squares for them. Let's do. How about TR? trees. How about TREA? I could do treat. This will help me out with the T's at least. And the R. Let's try it out. Okay, well, we know where the T is at. We know where the T is at, and we know where the... Well, we know the R is either first or third. But we still need more letters. Like this is I don't think I'm playing this right well at all, actually, to be honest. It ends in ET. It ends in ET, and there is an R somewhere else. So that it's going to be consonant, unless this is actually tough. Or maybe it starts with an E. Or no, it doesn't start. It could start with an E because there's another E. So I got to figure out where that R is. So R. Oh, I didn't use L. Why did I not ever use L? Could do like relic or. This is tough. I think I'm gonna lose this one. I'm letting everyone know. By the way, you can guess in chat. I'm not looking at the screen right now. This is really tough. I got to use some other letters. I don't know what other letters are. PL, but I need to get the R in somewhere else. Like I need to know whether the R is first or third. So or fifth even. Is this even good? This is terrible. This is not the way to do this. How about repel? That's much better. Okay. So the R has to be third or fifth. So it's probably ER. No, it can't be fifth. It has to be third. So it's RET. It's RET. So there's a T. And then there's a, there's something else going on here. So RET, something RET. I can't, hold on. No, it is not. Yeah, something RET. That's tough. Let me write this down. I want to look at it on a piece of paper. Sometimes that helps. Let's write this down. Something RET. All right. So blank blank RET. Blank blank RET. This is ridiculous. What word is blank blank RET? Something ret. 5 letters. One of these weird letters. And the second letter is not an E. So it would have to either start with an E. All right, I don't think there's an E in it. Let's just see if there's another way it can be. Wait, ferret? Is that how you spell ferret? F-E-R-E-T? Is that really how you spell? Hold on, there's not an E there. No, the second letter can't be E. The second letter is not E. Oh, man. This is impossible. R-E-T. What if the first letter is an E? E. Isn't this a word? Yeah. I don't know this word very well. I don't know egret very well. I've just barely heard of the word a little bit, you know. That one was really tough. What is egret? Is that like a bird? Isn't that like a type of bird or something? Egret. What the hell is egret? Yeah, it's some fucking bird. This dude, this fucking bird. That's what we're looking at here. We're looking at this bird. This bird. I don't know about this bird. Did anyone get it? Did anyone get this one? This was a tough one. Hey, Locus Amasta Sukino Bavantu. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you, man. How's everything going with you? Welcome in. Let's see. JT, you say buffering great pick. Oh, your AC is fixed. Nice. Nice. I don't have any plans yet for the 4th of July weekend, actually. I don't have any big plans. I went to my aunt's for her birthday tonight, and I'm going to just... I got a few things I got to get done. I finally fixed my shower. I finally got I got fresh grout put in. I got everything caulked, and I was able to shower there yesterday for the first time, my main shower, and that felt good. So yeah, we both got egret. Hi, you're good. Thank you. Hope everything is going well. Okay, the tiling, all the tile work is done. It's tough. Tiling work is crazy because like for a big dude to get in a tiny space and sit there and like be real patient, for a long time, and you have like tools everywhere, and you're just trying to like get shit done. It's rough. It's rough. Some people don't mind that kind of work. I don't like that kind of work. I don't like being like, like laying in the shower floor. What the fuck? I don't want to do that. I want to have like. I feel like if I was 10 years old, I could do that much easier and not have my knees hurt. Okay. Well. So anyways. We got through. We're looking at the egret now. This is the word that almost killed me in puzzle or in Wordle. I guess I'll play maybe one game and then we'll call it a day. Let's just do it. No, let's just do a spider solitaire. I think that's a cooler idea. Let's do a spider solitaire. All right, we're gonna do it. All right, my fastest time ever was 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Let's see what I can do today. Let's see how it goes in the old spider solitaire world. Okay, I think this is going to stop me for now. That's it? All right, well, that's a really lousy round right there. All right. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, I got to do that. Got to do that. All right, fine. Ah! All right. Do this, and then this. Okay, now we got this kind of idea. No, I don't want that. I don't like... Why do I keep hitting the wrong thing? Let's do this kind of idea. I think I like better. Yeah, this is better. So we got this kind of stuff. There we go. All right, that's beautiful right now. All right. Let's just try this idea. Not gonna work. We'll go with the 5, 4. All right, whatever. That's perfect. And then we are gonna have a little more play here, maybe. Yep. Beautiful. All right. 7. No 6s available. What do we got here? Don't want that 4 out. Don't want a 4. I don't want a 4. You keep trying to give me a 4. I guess we'll do this. This is better. All right. No 6s. Where's all the 6s? Don't have any 6s. All right. 8, 7. They still don't want to give me any 6s, these people. Who are these people that don't want to give me 6s? All right. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2. I need some 6s, though, or else we're not going to be able to play any much longer. Finally got one. I got one. Let's see if I can make it work. So let's go with this idea. There we go. That's pretty. All right. I'm making some progress. 10, 9. Throw the 8 there. I'll do it. I'll take that 4 now. I didn't want the 4 earlier, but I want the 4 now. And then we can do... We got the 7. I need more 6s. There's still not enough 6s out there. I guess you can never get enough 6s in this game. All right. Well, let's try this first. Maybe I can get a little momentum going. Nothing? Yeah, that's actually okay. I'll take it. All right. Maybe this. There's a 6. All right. All right. We got a 6. We got a 6. Now I need a 7. There's a 7. All right. 9. I think we might beat this one, by the way. Like, things are going okay right now. Let's do this idea. I mean, it seems a little wasteful, but I'm getting that off at least. All right, so there's that, and this, and this. There's a 6. Good. And then this and that. No, now all the 6s are coming out. You know, they gotta come out sometime. You can't just not have them ever come out, right? They definitely have to come out at some point. All right. All right, everything's kind of falling in line now. Yeah. And now we're in good shape. Let's go with that. I'll do that one. That's fine. All right, so now we're rocking. We're gonna beat this one. We're gonna win here. Hopefully, unless disaster strikes, and then anything can happen. All right, there we go. 5:21, and that's a decent time. Assuming I'm not on 12 lines of coke, that's a good time. All right, 5:21. I got my first gold weekly reward. Good. Okay, all right. So I hope yeah, all right, that's it. That's Spider Solitaire. Okay. All right, and I think that's gonna about wrap things up. Wow. Hey, I like that. I like that Loka Samasa Sakina Buvantu. I like that. You got the old spider stuff going through the text. It's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're done for tonight. Let's see who's out streaming. Let's see who's out there in the stream world. This is the second day of July now. We're now in the second day of July. All right, so let's see. JT, your friend is streaming. Matt Suarez Music, and then Soma Green is also streaming. I think we're gonna. No, you know what? All right, Kyrie Aegis is streaming. Kyrie is a friend of the channel. We are definitely gonna raid Kyrie. So Kyrie is a friend of the channel. they just got a new. He just got a new YouTube. He's a VTuber. He got a new VTube model. So Kyrie is going to get a raid from us. They are currently playing Devil May Cry 5. Let's get it. Let's get the raid call all set up. And by the way, thank you all so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you all. I love you all unconditionally. I hope you are all well. Evelyn, thank you so much for that raid. And Subi Blue, is so good seeing you again. I hadn't seen you in a while. I'm glad to see you again. So, wait. There we go. Okay, cool. There we go. So you can copy that that raid call, and we're gonna head over to Kyrie. Yeah, and yeah, remember, be nice to the people around you, and just try to spread love and light in the world. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We want to spread some love and light. Namaste to everyone. Thank you all so much for being here with me, and have a great day.